Hello, everybody. Meteorologist Hutch Johnson. Thank you for joining me in this episode of Hutch's Weather. We're going to talk about a cold air attack. We'll look at the national impacts because our cold air here, we will share with the rest of the nation.
Now,
Details
a
next.
Hutch's Weather Update with Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson. Brought to you by Robert Gibb and Sons.
All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Meteorologist Hutch Johnson. I got to tell you, thanks for watching. Thanks to my sponsors over at Robert Gibb and Sons. Here's a little Central Plains weather-making system working its way up toward the New England states as we go through the next couple of days. That system is going to pull down some very cold air right out of British Columbia and Saskatchewan. Watch this. Now, you can see the edge of the cold air by watching these little blue dashed lines right here where it's cold enough for snow. See that blue dashed air there? That's basically the thickness of the atmosphere in the first about 1/2 of the atmosphere's depth pressure-wise. But that said, you can see the warm air, well, it's exiting down to the south, and the cold air dives down into the northern tier of the states along the Gulf Coast. Now, the cold air dives into the northern plains first. This Central Plains system becomes a problem in the Great Lakes and New England states as we work into your New Year's Day, middle of the day, wind and snow aplenty across portions of the northeastern United States, a little bit of snow in the mountainous northwestern United States. Here's a cold core of air, and the secondary surge of air will be working its way southward. And look at this one diving all the way south into Nebraska and way south right into the Gulf Coast states. Brutal north winds. Look at snow. Northern Georgia. Really? Could that happen? Oh, let's take a look at temperatures, shall we? This is the European model, by the way. Air temperatures here. What you want to watch for is the leading edge of the blue curve here. That is the freezing air, 32 degrees. So this will make its way into the Rocky Mountains as we head into New Year's Eve. So it looks brutally cold. Now here's New Year's Day in the morning, and that freezing air makes its way to northern Arkansas, northern Texas, as well as central parts of, wow, Nevada and New Mexico. Now we will see cold air in the Appalachians, but we're safe from the main freezing temperatures into New Year's Day down in the deep south, but that will not last because look at this really cold snot working its way out of British Columbia as we head into the weekend ahead. That's going to bring sub-zero air into the northern plains states, and this cold blob of air will slide into the New England states as well. As that happens, we're going to have a chance behind this of seeing some brutally cold air work its way down, particularly as we go through the weekend and into the early part of next week. So here we go. You're looking at Saturday now. Watch the blue line all the way down into North Carolina, South Carolina. After that, a couple of days, boom, here it comes. And this is cold air working its way all the way into the Gulf with freezing temperatures as far south possibly as New Orleans and central parts of Florida. So if you are in northern Florida and all the way down into Orlando, a chance for freezing temperatures. And this is just the air temperature. Look at the Dakotas, by the way. Whoo, that is snot ripping cold right there as we take a look at the wind chills associated with this system as well. Now, wind chills is how cold it feels on exposed skin, so these will look very ridiculous once we get through the weekend and into the first week of the new year. These wind chills that you're seeing in the north, 20 to 45 below zero out there as we work our way through. So very cold air is going to make its way into the nation, and well, really, what comes before that is this system working through the Central Plains. This is on the 5th of the month. This is what's going to usher in the gusty north winds, taking this blob of cold air, this Arctic high, and bringing it all the way south into the deep of Texas and Louisiana and the southeastern United States. That system, if it evolves the way it looks here, could dump some areas of heavy snow as well. I'm meteorologist Hutch Johnson reminding you can get the latest in your forecast anytime, anywhere. Stationed here in the northern plains and broadcasting for the better part of 30 years, I continue to stream weather information. HutchesWeather.com for the latest road conditions in the northern plains. You can upload your photos of snot freezing weather in your parts as well. Thanks for watching. Meteorologist Hutch Johnson. Have a wonderful New Year's Eve. Be safe, be warm, and check back for updates right here.